Well, good afternoon to you. Excessive is the word this report uses to describe some of the punishment that was handed down. Chief Jason Thody, who is out of state tonight, did say that he does not support that statement in this side report, but he does also say that there needs to be better understanding between members of his police department as well as the community.
The report really focused on no actual harm came to any citizen or no explicit racist terms were used. And those things are true, but that's setting a pretty low bar for how we want our police to conduct themselves.
Response from one Hartford City councilman to that independent report calling an HPD officer's so-called Deadpool group text message, quote, inappropriate and unprofessional. The December 2nd text invited 16 HPD employees and 4 State Division of Criminal Justice workers to place a $20 wager on where the first homicide of 2021 would take place in Hartford. It was first revealed on the website of a local blogger. The author of that message was now demoted major crimes detective Officer Jeff Plasick. 3 other HPD supervisors were punished too. The message was sent to 19 recipients' personal cell phones and 1 HPD-issued mobile, with 1 TY or thank you response to the group text over the next 48 hours. Part of the findings also read, quote, there's no indication that Plasick's intent, quote, was anything other than trying to be humorous. No members of the Hartford Police Department or the public were injured or suffered any negative consequences. Objectively, there's no indication of any racially motivated theme in his text. HPD Investigations, a division of Integrated Security Services, also revealed in its report, quote, the action of Sergeant Anthony Rykowski, ISS believes he addressed the issue with Detective Plasick appropriately during their next shift together, adding, quote, Lieutenant Paul Cicero's response and actions were consistent with the professional practice and standards of an HPD ranking supervisor, adding, quote, it would have been better if these actions were taken immediately upon receipt of the text. However, the responsibilities of anyone assigned to a major crimes division are multifaceted and dynamic and must always be considered. The report adding, quote, excessive discipline, which includes numerous days of suspension, reassignment, and demotion, can have a deleterious impact on an already fragile workplace environment.
I think that was very, very wrong and inappropriate. I think he should be, fired.
In a statement from Chief Thody tonight, it reads in part, quote, I believe the callousness and lack of compassion expressed in Plasick's text was in no way humorous and profoundly damaging to our community. I believe that transfer, demotion, and suspension were absolutely justified. Anthony Rinaldi also sent a statement to Fox 61 News. He is the president of the Hartford Police Union, stating in part, quote, while we concur with the findings of the review, we find it disgusting certain council members were calling for Lieutenant Cicero and Detective Plasick to be fired without just cause. If council continues to treat members of the Hartford Police Department in this manner, the city will continue to fail in the recruiting and retaining of officers. We demand Chief Thody not fall to political pressure and render a fair discipline to Detective Plasick and Lieutenant Cicero. The HPD union also feels a council apology to our members is in order. We should also mention this report does note that the detective who sent that original text message did offer a complete apology to the members that he did send that group text message out to. We're live in Hartford. Jill Konopka, Fox 61 News.
Jill, thank you. Getting a check now.